What's up? We're back.
So we're back.
We had a little difficulties, but we're back. Let's go and get right back into it. Did my little
Yeah.
intro already, so start out from the top. Blank Slate is your new album released last night, midnight. Tell me about the album, what it means to you, and how you felt when you released it.
So yes, Blank Slate is out. Just came out at midnight. I'm really excited. A whole bunch of different emotions. But so the album is talking about relationships, the good, the bad in relationships, the ups, downs, heartbreaks, the joys of it, and just kind of mixing together uh, a ride. Like it's basically like a ride of a relationship, and just showing the intensity that it has sometimes, but the passion that it has also, and just starting over. So the title comes from, even though you go through a bunch of different things in relationships or whatever, even if it doesn't work with one person, you can always start over. You can always have a blank slate, start over, fall in love again. That's what we're here to do. We fall in love sometimes, we lose love, and then we find it again. So that's what Blank Slate is about. Um, Last night, to be real, I was all over the place emotionally. I was happy, excited, nervous, um, anxious, all of that. So I mean, it was a good feeling though.
Yeah, it's your first album, like complete album. I know you dropped a project in 2018. You said, what makes this different from that album or that project?
So this one, in 2018, I released Sincerely Carlos Dwayne, which is like my first EP. I was just coming off of like a really bad relationship, and I wanted to write about that to close that chapter. And so that one was really more so something to get off my chest, but still get my feet wet in music, because that was the first time I had like ever recorded anything. Like I had never been in a studio before that project. So releasing that one was just like, okay, I'm giving this to the world. You know, this is for the world, but this album is for me. Like I feel like this album, um, I want everybody to like it and love it, and it's a bunch of different elements that I think people will enjoy. But I really wrote this album for me and everything that I feel about relationships in general.
Yeah, I definitely had to take a listen to it right after this video because midnight I was sleeping midnight. I'm not gonna lie to you. I knew we had to do this interview when I woke up and had to do some other things. So yeah, I was kind of knocked out, but I'm definitely gonna take a listen to it. But before
Yes.
you said you started recording in 2018, backtrack a little bit. Before 2018, I know you said your dad had passed away due to a heart attack. Tell me, how did they help you with your journey?
So before that happened, I actually was like 2 months before that, I had moved to LA. And I had moved to LA to like chase modeling and acting and all the things that people go to LA for. But music was not really in my mind at the time. And then when that happened, it was just like something switched in me. And I was like, music has always been my first love. And it's something that I'm very passionate about. And when that happened, it's just like, you never know when, because it was so sudden, like you never know when it can be your last moments to do something that you love. So go for it right now, because you never know how much time you have. You never know what it is that you may have to say that may reach somebody. So that really motivated me. And it was an outlet for me at that time. Like whenever I was feeling an emotion about that, I just wrote. And I was just writing and singing. And in the studio sometimes, with that project, in the studio sometimes for 12, 13, 14 hours a day. I would leave work and go right to the studio and be there for like 12 hours. So yeah, it really pushed me. I had like this light switch that just came on.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. And I know that you said your dad was in music. He did, right?
Yeah, he did music.
Yeah.
He was a musician, singer, songwriter. Um, he did it all. Traveling to working with different choirs. He wrote for some different gospel singers, sang on some different gospel singers' tracks that were on the radio. Done a bunch of things for 20 plus years in music.
Yeah, so he basically got you started because I know you were doing like background vocals for him, you and your brother, right?
Yeah, well, my brother is a musician, so he plays the drums. So he's always been the drummer. And whenever my dad needed a drummer, that's who he would go to. And my brother had been playing since he was like 5. But same thing with me as singing. whenever he was putting together groups or whenever he needed background singers or whatever, I was always one. I used to be the praise team leader at church. All of that.
Okay, that's pretty dope. All right, so after that, I know you graduated before then, right?
Yeah, I graduated in 2014.
Yeah, where do you go to school at?
Winston-Salem State University.
And what was your major? I want to know.
I was a psychology major.
Okay.
I'm not doing anything with that now, but I was a psychology major.
Well, you kind of, you tap into people's minds with your music, so.
Well, that's true. That's true.
You still kind of.
Using it.
Yeah, you can kind of work that way. So.
That's true.
This album, how many songs on it? Any artists on there that we should be looking forward to seeing or hearing from?
Yes. So it's 12 tracks on it. It's a total of 9.5 records, and 2 interludes. So I have features on there with Too Cool Tiff, who's a really dope rapper, singer, producer, poet, all of that. Another guy named Peace of Mind, who he produced half of the album. But he's also on that song, and we're all 3 of us on the song called Long Night Together. It's really sexy, it's really dope, it's really, kind of smooth. And then I have a girl named Novocaine who listened to Begin Again, the outro, and just listen to how her flow is when it comes to, she's a spoken word artist, like, she's very, very dope. And then on 11/27, I have a friend of mine named Kyra, who's just kind of singing in the background, kind of adding that female voice to it. So, yeah, look out for those.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. I know the coronavirus has put a halt to many things, such as like visuals, anything. Like, what should we expect, like, from far as visuals and music videos from you?
So I'm ready for these visuals. We have like some dope concepts and ideas and stuff like that. Like that we've been working on before the coronavirus hit. We were already like working on some of the stuff, and the whole album is a story. So the videos were connecting. Even if you haven't seen like the Bad Guy video that I did at the beginning of it, it's coming off of another story.
Oh my God!
Yeah, so I'm really like excited to get back into these visuals because I'm taking, even from that visual, we're taking everything to the next level as far as the artistic direction, the creative direction, and really the detail of everything that we put into these videos.
All right. Yeah, and I know that you told me that you shot the cover art. One second, I'm waiting on this. Internet. It said the internet is unstable. I don't know. I guess it's not internet, but yeah, you told me that you shot your cover art in your living room, or
literally, like where I'm sitting at right now. We had this orange backdrop that went from like outside, had a towel around me, around like my bottom half, and got spray painted white all over my body. And then we came back in and shot the cover art in my living room.
That's pretty dope. I'm really waiting for this video to do right. Can you see me? Is it lagging?
I can see you.
Is it lagging on your end, or is this my end?
Now it's good. Yeah, it was a little bit just now.
Okay, I'm probably at the overlay some video on top of it. But yeah, you say spray painted in white, had a big old drape thing. Who like came up with that concept idea? Did your crazy head?
So the concept of the cover art was my idea. I wanted to do something different, and I said, I want to do like this whole white situation, and just be painted just to start like all the way up to my neck, just to kind of give a feel of like I'm being made again. So that's where it kind of came from. Like, if you look at it, there's no color until it gets to my head. It's almost like my body is forming again, like a blank slate. And then J-Wash Productions came and just like helped me. The shot he got, setting up the backdrop, because at first I was nervous. I'm like, we doing this in the house. I hope it don't look cheap. It doesn't look whatever, but it came out good though.
It came out great. I like it. It was nice cover art. I like it. So are you like currently signed to any record labels, or are you like an independent label or artist?
Yeah, I'm fully independent. My bank account shows that I'm fully independent
Man, we working
when
on
it comes to it.
yeah, we working on it. So anybody watching this video definitely need to go stream his album. Where can we find your music at?
It's on Tidal, Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play, YouTube. It's on all platforms, really. Even like some other ones and some smaller ones and different things. It's on all of those.
Yeah. Just to learn a little bit more about you, like what music artist in the game inspires you? It can be mainstream artists or it can just be little low-key artists too.
So I'm very, well, first I want to say, and the girl who I have on the album, Too Cool Tips, she's been like a mentor since I started with music. Like I called her and I was like, hey, I want to do music. I know she had been doing it for years. I was like, I want to do music. I just need somebody to help. And she kind of just took me under her wing, got me in the studio, and she's been an inspiration, mentor. She's somebody I go to about everything when it comes to music. And then as far as mainstream goes, I would say Tank, definitely a very big inspiration for me. And the crazy thing is, Tank and my dad used to sing together. Back in the day. So Tank, Miguel, let's see, Usher, of course, Avant, a bunch of Carl Thomas, a bunch of those like 90s R&B singers were my like biggest inspirations. But Tank and Usher are still going, so I'm still rocking with them. And Miguel.
That's pretty dope. And all of your material, who writes it? Like who gets credit for writing it?
Me. I write all of it. Every word. Every arrangement as far as the harmonies and the backgrounds and everything. I literally write all of that.
Right, it's your baby. You crafted it. You molded it.
Yes. I have like this thing, like people have asked me, like, can I can I write a song for you? I got a song that I think you would be great singing and everything like that. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Like I wouldn't mind doing that, but I always feel like I have to have some kind of hand in writing it. Like, if we're gonna do it, I'm gonna sing it, let's collab on it or whatever, because I have to be able to feel the song. You know what I'm saying? So for me, writing is so like therapeutic when it comes to songwriting, and it's such a journey for me. Like it takes me through a whole spin of emotions when I'm writing something. So yeah, I write everything.
Okay, I know you can do a little 1-2 step. You know, how did you learn how to dance?
Actually, I was dancing before I was singing.
I know, because you were like on the cheer squad.
Yeah, so I was. I've been dancing forever, and then cheerleading. You know, like you said, it incorporated dancing a lot. So, yeah, I don't know. I just dance came before my voice came, and so with that, it's always been like the second love to music. Even though it came first, it's been a second love to music because it's still a part of music. So, but yeah, I love dancing.
Do you feel like everything in the past prepared you for what you are today?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like even past like the dance and the music, the content that I write about and the things that I sing about, I don't think that if I didn't go through some of the things that I went through when it came to relationships or whatever, I don't think I would be able to have the content or the influence to do some of the things that I did. So I think everything from childhood to exes to friendships and everything, I think everything has like kind of piled together to make this moment happen.
Yeah, pretty dope. I'm proud of you, and definitely gonna listen to this body of work. What's one of the songs that you think people will gravitate towards?
So
Well, we hoping that gravitate to all of them, you know. But
yeah, I was about to say, so all morning I've been getting different favorites for different reasons. You know, like everybody's like, I love the album, and then like this is my favorite because Naive, I just went through a breakup and it's hitting home, or Fan is talking about you know, like being the friend that really wants you.
right. What that gave me for that?
Huh?
I said, what was the acronym that you gave me for fans?
Friendly ass niggas. So fan, that's the acronym for that. And I had somebody tell me that was their theme song. So I'm like, okay.
And what that
But
about?
huh?
I said, what that song about again?
So that song is about befriending someone that you really want, but they're in a relationship with somebody else. So you're just gonna stay being that friend until that person falls off, and you can slide your way in there. You're just being too friendly. You're just being too whatever, trying to wait for that moment.
Right.
So
Fall off, though. What if they don't fall off?
Right. That's the thing. So I think we have a lot of people that do that, and then their hearts get broken, or they're the ear for somebody every time they're going through something in their relationship, and they're being that ear thinking that they're going to be next in line. Then it never happens, because even if they break up, they may have put you in the friend zone, and you still may not ever happen. But I think that's why a lot of people get heartbroken. That's why I wrote it from that perspective. But 1127 is one of my favorites. It's a real smooth vibe. I think people gravitate towards that one too.
Where the title from?
So it's a bunch of different elements. So I actually wrote it at 11:27 in the morning. I mean, at night. That's why I called it 11:27. But also, I'm a fraternity boy, and so my number is 7. So when the title of the song is spelled out 11:20 and then the number 7. So yeah, but that's where the title came from, because I wrote it literally at 11:27.
Okay, that's pretty dope. All right, so everybody that's watching right now, everybody wants to know about your life a little bit. So I'm just gonna ask this question, just are you dating anybody?
Yes, I am. Actually, today, the release date makes it 3 years.
Oh, well, kudos to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
On that.
Thank you.
You broke some hearts out there, but
Well, thank you. I mean, that's literally why I chose today. I know people put music out on Fridays, and I was telling my manager, I was like, nah, it has to be the 23rd, because the album is about my relationship and the goods and the bads and things like that. So it has to be on a day significant to my relationship.
Okay. So what is next for Carlos Dwayne?
So we're gonna grind. Hopefully this Corona thing just go ahead and go somewhere, so we can really get back out there and really get performing. Like, I'm so super excited to perform some of these songs, because I really want to connect with people in that way when it comes to it, and getting them vibing and all of that stuff. And we're really just gonna build this hit harder than we did. I was telling somebody, like, last year on May 23rd, I was performing at the Fillmore. And so by next May 23rd, hopefully, and at the Fillmore, that performance was one of my biggest performances. It's like a place where they hold a lot of concerts in Charlotte with major artists. And so for me to have performed on that stage was big. So this one is the album. Next May 23rd, hopefully we'll be sitting at somebody's award show. Yeah. We'll be doing something big, you know what I'm saying? And then I can reach back out to you like, so this is what happened. This is where we came from since a year ago.
I'm gonna be there. Yeah, I think you can do it. It's crazy. Just keep going. I mean, don't get discouraged by the coronavirus. We still gotta do what we do.
Yeah, we're doing what we're doing. See, we still doing interviews and stuff, so we good.
It's cool. So what do you want your you have anything for your fans, people to tell people to end this video?
Yeah, so I definitely want to say follow me on all social media platforms. It's I am Carlos Dwayne. And reach out, like, show love. I always respond back. I don't try to leave people in my message requests or nothing like that. I always try to give back to people, but definitely, like, I'm really down to earth, really open to, like, talking to people. So talk to me. If you have any questions about the album, talk to me. If you have any questions about me, talk to me. And let's just get to know me as an artist. So, but follow me on all of that stuff. And I appreciate all of the love and the support. I appreciate you for having me on here, like Hello Sexy Entertainment, and everybody who has anything to do with this. I really, really, really appreciate y'all.
All right. Where can we find your album one more time? Tell me the
So
name
it's on,
and where we can find it
okay. So it's Blank Slate, and it's on all platforms: Tidal, Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play, YouTube, Deezer, Amazon Music, all of that. It's on everywhere.
at. Okay, well, while we on here, let me gonna download the song, you know, so I'm gonna get it. Let the people
Yes.
see what you call it. What I need to type in, I can just type in blank slate.
You can type in Blank Slate, Carlos Dwayne, either one, and it'll come right on up.
Man, let me type this in before we even get off this video.
Yes.
Dwayne.
I'll be there in orange.
I ain't spelling. Hold on, I'm tripping. I'm about to go to your page and just do it.
I was gonna say the link is in my bio, so if you follow me.
Right now, yeah. It just want to give me a hard time today.
Yeah, these phones acting crazy.
Carlos Dwayne. Okay, I'm about to get into it. About to download it right now. I got Apple Music. Only download Tidal when Beyonce drops something. Hurry up and go get it. Then I delete it.
Right, then delete it after that. That's what I did too. 30-day trial.
Right.
I get it, and then once you put it everywhere else, I don't need it no more.
But this is definitely your thing right there. I'm about gonna add that.
Yes.
Wow.
Go get that. Yes.
Copy. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me. It was so much fun, and yeah, thanks one more time.
Thank you, and we'll be talking and everything.
All right. We appreciate you. See you next time.
See ya.
All right.